Welcome to my new house, my future Feng Shui home. I have Master Francis from Team SiewLi together with us for today's episode.
Hello everyone.
Okay, so let me just introduce you to my living area, the space, and then we have, of course, Master SiewLi here.
Hello.
Who's enjoying the view.
Yeah, it's very nice. You have the pool here. You know, Kelvin, you have actually chosen a very good house. Yeah. Because the facing...
I like to hear that, by the way.
Yeah, the facing, now Kelvin is smart, he learned a lot from me. So the facing of the house actually is right in front of the pool. The pool also symbolizes the pot of wealth. That means you're going to have a lot of treasure, you see or not?
Yes.
The whole trunk of treasure is coming here.
Yeah.
So the facing here we got is, what is the facing? So this is actually northeast one. And northeast one in period 8, what is it? It's actually the wealth sector. So it means Kelvin moved into this house. He will be like more
energetic.
More energetic. So he has that kind of mode like, oh, I want to make more money, I want to do well, I want promotion, I want to do business, I want to create more things for myself. So this is what he's going to do. That means the house actually will change you.
Actually, just to share as well, my previous place, I didn't learn Feng Shui yet. The actual floor plan was not ideal because I had a very giant missing corner, which later on clearly brought some problems for me. I think professionally and for my health as well.
You keep coming to me.
At one stage I keep coming to Master SiewLi.
Okay, why don't you learn?
Because I think what's important is also the floor plan, right, Francis?
Yes.
So maybe you want to share a bit of the characteristics.
Master Francis to show the floor plan. So floor plan is very important when you choose a house, right? You really not only do the site visit. Sometimes it's good to ask for the floor plan because the floor plan will tells you everything. It's easier to look at the floor plan with the direction so you know where is the sector.
Okay, missing corners are actually in a house, right? If you look at the floor plan, if you have one edge that is missing, like this one, for example, if this one is being covered, right? This side is being covered, that means you have a missing corner. As for what you can see now from Kelvin's new home, it's actually quite okay.
It's pretty squarish.
Yes.
So as long as it's squarish and quite rectangularish, safe.
Yes.
If you have a piece that like an L shape,
you see, it's actually
not good.
very easy. It's we call 4点睛, 4 points, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a good house.
Okay.
Anything that is more than 4 points, sometimes you have one more point here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that is called the not perfect house. That's where you have a lot of missing corners.
So Master, I think the other time also we did a video on I Ching Feng Shui, right? Master says I Ching Feng Shui is the Feng Shui for rich people, right?
Yes.
And what it uses is the I Ching, which is the traditional 8 trigram, right?
Yes, and this is a very ancient
method
used by the royal families. And do you know that a good Feng Shui master look at not only the owner of the house, but they look at
all the occupants
in the house. If you have more than one wife, you also have to look at all the wives, all the children.
Master Francis, what is for a male owner? What corner is most important?
Okay, for a male owner, practically you have to look at the northwest.
Northwest.
But before that, I think it's very important that everyone understand how to get this northwest sector in your house. Especially you have to locate the center of your house first. Then from there, based on the compass, you look for northwest. It's where then you can see the northwest sector area. So example like this floor plan, right? If you look at the whole floor plan based on the 4 4 点睛, right? Okay, this 4 corner cross, the actually center of the house is about here. Right? So you have to stand here and based on your compass, you look for your northwest. Right?
What you need to do, of course, is when you want to buy a place, stand in the middle of the apartment. But first of all, you need to get a floor plan. You need to map out exactly the center. You go to the center, take out your phone, or you better still have a luopan, and then map out the different sectors.
Yes. So what is the facing here? Okay. Kevin?
This is northeast.
Right. So we also calculate this is the
Highway.
yes,
The wealth area.
the
of the
wealth
house.
area.
Yeah.
So we also need to find your wealth area, which is Yijing is very important.
Yes.
So when you buy a house,
Yes.
you need to find where is northwest, right?
Mm.
So in this house, where is northwest?
The northwest is back in the living area as well,
Yes,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
In a
So we
good
also
spot.
find. Okay, what about female?
Female is actually the southwest of the house.
So for
Okay.
Yijing Feng Shui,
Yes.
and where is that in this house?
In this house, it's actually the kitchen
The
area.
back
Kitchen
here,
area,
right?
okay?
Correct.
And then let's say if I have a son, which I don't, but if I have a son, then if I look at Yijing, then you
If
would,
that's the first son, you'll be looking at east portion,
yeah.
east side of the
Yes.
house.
So you can always check with a Feng Shui master who knows Yijing Feng Shui how to apply and find out the right sectors. If you have 2 daughters, then you need to find the sectors for obviously your 2 daughters, your wife, and your husband, right?
Yeah. So far so good.
Yes.
Well done.
This is my second bedroom, which is in the northeast sector.
So what is northeast?
Northeast is actually your highway.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you convert this one into a study room, that means you'll do very well for your career. Or if you can turn it into a so-called activity rooms or a mahjong room. So these are things that
Or
helps you
karaoke,
educate.
if I like
Yeah,
karaoke.
that's
Yeah,
good.
the more movement,
Yeah.
the better.
Yeah.
Because the more money you make, the more money
Good,
you have.
good.
Correct.
Yes.
So that's something that we need to do, which is the activation aspect of this room. Huh?
Yeah.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
one point to note: the wealth. Let's say this room is the wealth of the house. I would not advise to use it as a bedroom because it will suppress the wealth.
Ah, that's a very
Yes.
that one I didn't know yet. So thank you, master. Thank you, teacher.
that is why on site is very important.
That's good. So
Yes.
I learned something new. Yeah. So strategically, you must make sure you name it properly. So this is
So
yeah.
how are you going to activate your house?
So I will have a table here
Yes.
and a
So
bookshelf.
you're going to
Yeah.
face
Yeah.
the
Yes. Yeah. The northeast as well. Yeah.
And you realize that actually, I see that you have a pool here.
Yeah, so it's also, that's the important thing. If you have a northeast sector, but then your northeast sector doesn't really kind of capture the kind of wealth
Yes.
from the outside, then it's also not much point.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
mustn't be blocked by.
Correct. Yeah, a
buildings.
tree or a
Buildings,
building
yes.
or in the shade or whatever. Yeah, yeah. You don't want to open the window and then see, wow, all the trees are blocking everything.
Then
Yeah.
if you face the building, what must you do?
Ah.
Put two elephants.
Oh, okay. So,
That's
so if you then you put 2 elephants, stone elephant or whatever.
any kinds of elephant,
Okay.
but must be with raised trunk.
Okay,
That
raised
is,
trunk and tusk also,
yes,
right?
with
Yes.
tusk,
Yeah.
right.
So that's a very difficult thing to find if you start going around looking for things.
Okay, so this is your wealth area, which is northwest, Calvin. Northwest represent the male's owner wealth.
Yes, according to
With
Yijing.
or without looking at your party.
Yes,
So this is actually the standard thing
Yes.
in Yijing.
for everyone. Yeah.
Yes,
So as a male owner, you need to always look out for the northwest sector. And for me, I'll be having a display cabinet here. The 5 treasure
Yes.
SOP. Yeah. So let me just.
Number
1,
one.
it is safe. Number 2,
To get rich,
yes. Seal.
to be powerful.
Yes.
Number 3,
Gong.
yes, to be famous and popular.
Number 4 is
The vase.
vase, valuable vase.
The value, it has to be a valuable or a noble vase.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so that is your status.
Yes.
Helps you for promotion.
And number 5, I know, country flags.
Correct.
Yeah.
Country flags is like like people going out for war, then they fight. So you are the winner. Yeah.
So if I have a lot of name cards I collect from work, I can also put on there?
That's also your flags.
Ah, see, another tip, huh?
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay, this is very important. Now we have to look at later on how can we do up this area, because what we mentioned are feng shui.
Yeah.
Certain things you can keep inside, certain things you got to display. So you need to do like maybe a shelf, like a display shelf, and must be glass door for the display. It cannot be open shelf because for wealth sector, if you have an open shelf, it means 你会破财, you will lose money.
So
What goes in
that was
wealth
something that I learned from Master SiewLi when I asked her again. She said must have glass. I was like, what must have glass?
Yeah, because in Feng Shui is very important.
Yeah.
That is because it's your wealth.
Yeah, I already asked my ID already to put a glass door.
Yeah, look forward to your
Yes,
creativity and design of this area.
I will look. Okay.
Okay. So this is actually southwest of Calvin House. Southwest is the kitchen, and southwest symbolizes female corner and female wealth. I see that this is actually the stove area. It means that most likely if Calvin has a wife, then this woman will be a housewife, so she cooks. And then, but for the female, if you are a career woman, then I suggest that southwest shouldn't be a kitchen. It should be like a work area, a work corner.
Or like a living area,
Yes,
or study area.
Yes, otherwise then the female will progress for her career is quite challenging.
Okay, got it.
So this is actually the east sector of Calvin House.
Yeah.
So what is the sector east mean?
Okay, for I Ching Feng Shui, East means the eldest son,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
So let's say if I have a son, then this room will be perfect for my boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
No.
No?
I Ching Feng Shui says that this is east is for his son,
Yes.
but it doesn't have to that he sleeps here.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's different.
Okay.
Now, I Ching is actually about what you have there.
I see.
So
Okay,
this
okay,
is
okay,
the
okay.
east corner.
Yeah.
If you want him to study, children, you want them to study, right?
Yeah.
So what must you do?
What must I do?
Right. Provide them with a proper study table.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right, then you put the Wen Chang Feng Shui for him,
Yep.
which
Yeah.
is you place everything on the left
Yeah.
side of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then of course you must have an encyclopedia, his awards, his all certs, all the certificates, you will leave it there.
Correct.
Yep. Okay.
So,
That'd be good
so
for him.
you have two way of doing it lah.
Mm.
If let's say this room happens to be the children room,
Mm.
so you can have his table here.
Mm.
But if sometimes you can't
Cannot,
get
yeah.
because this is like a room for the master bed,
Mm.
so you may need to have a placement. Like what Francis say, like encyclopedia, family photo,
Mm.
and what else that you can put?
The 6 universities poster
Posters?
from Master
Yes,
SiewLi,
yes,
right?
yes, yes.
The famous universities
And
one, that's a
then
nice
if
one.
you want the child to have good communication with his classmates and friends, what must you do?
Metal gong?
Correct.
And very simple feng shui, that a lot of people don't even know.
Photos of the classmates.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
yes. Class
But of
picture.
course-
Class
Yes.
picture.
Must include the teachers.
Yeah, must include the teacher. Yeah,
so
better
the
still.
teachers and the friends
Yeah,
will
yeah.
have good relationship with him.
Mm.
So it means what you put there in I Ching Feng Shui
It helps to activate.
what you will get
Okay.
and what you are.
Noted.
Okay, so this is for the children's sector. East is actually the son.
Yeah, eldest son.
And then southeast is the daughter.
Yep.
Well, you can go to my chart and then you can use
yeah.
that to follow and find out who are the which
Yeah.
sector.
Yeah, your youngest son and all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
Kelvin haven't got children yet lah, but this is also very important.
Yes, for
because,
a lot of people, yeah.
every one of us.
Yeah, many people have kids, yes.
Yeah, and for his future as
Yeah.
well. Okay.
Wow. So this is my master bedroom.
Yeah.
So this is where I'll be sleeping.
Kelvin actually has, he's very blessed. This is northeast,
Yeah.
and he did fire and earth, which is his wealth as well. And then this master room happens to be also complements with his element.
Correct.
Then this one we need to look at your chart to determine where you sleep.
Where your head facing.
Yeah, so this is actually the
Yeah.
east.
Yes. So
northeast.
obviously
Yeah.
for a lot of house rooms in Singapore, usually when the room is designed, you can only put one side. So the important thing to note is which you must know and speak to your feng shui master and find out which direction you should face.
Because if you sleep in the wrong
Yeah.
direction, right,
Yeah.
not according to your favorable elements, you will not sleep well.
Okay.
Then you cannot sleep. sometimes you even have insomnia. So it's very important to know what elements you are so that you can sleep at the correct.
Does it also impact well-being, like not just the sleeping, but also like wealth and?
Yes, if you don't sleep well,
that's true.
then you cannot focus.
That's
if
true.
you cannot focus, you you don't do well in whatever you want.
Okay, so but I recognize that Master.
So this is actually your bed.
Yeah, my bed, right?
It's right in the east.
But then the problem that I have.
So you know.
Yeah.
This is.
My problem
Yeah.
point.
So he's going to have the bed here.
Yeah.
But then the bed is facing the.
The toilet. The master toilet.
Actually, in Fengshui, cannot.
Not ideal lah.
Yeah, cannot. Not
okay.
cannot.
Okay, so how do I go around doing
rectify.
it? Rectify.
So one way is if you are single, so you don't have anyone, you sleep here.
Yep.
So when you go up, go toilet, you are the only one to open the door.
Yeah.
So this is actually the qi, the negative qi.
So when I open it, the qi rush, that energy qi rush
so you
out.
must close the door
At all times.
Yes, when you sleep,
yes.
Then there's one. What about if you have another partner staying with you? Then it's challenging.
Then if you have a partner sleeping in bed and I need to use the toilet,
then how?
Then obviously I don't want to open the toilet door and let the negative tea rush out and affect.
So maybe I can suggest you can do like a cupboard.
Like a partition.
Or a line here.
Yeah, of sort.
Yes.
Or the other alternative, if the space is not ideal, is for you to always use the guest toilet or another toilet when the person.
He has a lot of toilet in his house, so you can use another toilet.
Okay. Yeah. So this is just
I always feel that we mustn't use feng shui to inconvenience people. So that means that you cannot use the master bedroom toilet, then you have to use the common toilets. I think that's not right. So for me, my priority is always comfortable.
Okay.
So feng shui must be also blends with the the convenience and comfort of the person. So actually my suggestion is still maybe do some feature here, can be covered, right? Okay, but now he's still single lah. Okay,
Yeah.
then,
So not so bad. Yeah.
yeah,
Not so
but
bad.
if you have someone, then you need to do feature here. Another thing is when you have a safe, sometimes you may not want to put in the
living area.
Yes. So you can do we call the small taiji of your northwest, which is your wealth area. And then it happens to be your cupboard.
Yes.
So you can actually have a second wealth corner where you can put your safe inside this cupboard. So safe can put in a cupboard. So you can put inside the cupboard. Instead of
conceal,
instead of putting it outside.
So I have two options for the safe.
Yes.
One
so
in the master bedroom.
Small taiji northwest, or you can put it in the big taiji northwest.
Cool.
Right?